What's everybody? Gran Torino back on the scene outside Google HQ. I'm going to wait for the audience I'm going to wait for the live chat to fill up. Probably should have given a heads up. But you know how it is. So, I don't know if you can see the three gentlemen at the front there. One with the glasses, the one that I asked earlier on in the last live stream if he was anything to do with the protest, but apparently it seems he's security. And he was taking films earlier on. How am I doing in the live chat there? Can you hear me 5x5? Six in the house. How am I doing? 5x5? Thanks, Joe. Thanks, John. I'll give you a quick feed through, or I'll give you a quick run around and have a look. See what we got here. Yeah, so Gemma's inside. I don't know if you can see the food on the floor there. That was brought in for them earlier on, but that was since refused. I'll have a look here from the side, show you from the side. Food still left unattended. I'm not going to talk too much because there's a lot of people here, but you can keep your eyes on here. Don't see Gemma anywhere. Copy that. Okay, seems like Gemma's gone upstairs to have a meeting with the CEO. We're going to stay around here and keep an eye on things. Okay, folks, sorry for the lack of conversation here. Apparently, Gemma is on the phone as we speak. You can see her in the foyer there. Sorry if you can see her there. Chatting away there in the yellow vest. Go on, the Gemma. Seems to be all phone calls and conversations. Have a look around the side here. Let's have a look at this chap here. Seems to be Antifa. How are you, pal? You are tagged, as they say. A better view here. Look at this. So we have the yellow vest protesters inside there with Gemma keeping her company. Yeah, sorry folks, the stream will probably lag here because I'm in between the two big buildings here. So just to show you, not a lot of action going on at the moment, but the protest still continues. A few people outside. And who's in the house? Have we got any moderators in the house? Yeah, checking in there with Mickey. This is not what we reduced to. Free speech, not on the agenda. And it's only getting worse. That's true. I have to stay back here a wee bit because I keep losing the signal. But we can see all the action from here. Try and stay in the center here. Buffering bad. Okay, copy that. I'll go back out to the main street here. See if it's any better. I'm in between the two Google buildings. Sure, they'd probably have the power to switch me off right here. Right here. Right now. So just keep your eyes on, folks. I will be streaming on and off intermittently. If anything pops up, I'll jump on straight away for another stream. But there's only a few Patriots here with Gemma. And I just removed the troll. Banished. Troll be gone. Anyway, well, how you critique? Good to see you in there, brother. I'm going to keep the stream back on me. So, Gemma's on the phone. Police are inside. A few Gemma supporters are in there with her as well. As I said to you, there was some food brought up with teas and refreshments, but they weren't allowed to be brought in. Just wanted to be here and have a presence here because the guards are here, as they should be. But at least we'll have a camera here to keep an eye on things. I don't know how long we can stay here for, but we'll stay as long as we need be. And I can flip the camera over. I can flip the camera over if anything should happen. Okay, looks like Special Branch are on their way down. I can see them coming down the stairs. I'll flick over for you. 76 in the house. Don't forget to smash the like button, Patriots. Any of the moderators jump in. Feel free to quash the trolls as they appear, make nuisances of themselves in there. No good getting out of the picture. I will flip back over and try and give you some sort of running commentary. Not enough woke, not yet. Not enough people waking up from their slumber, but doesn't mean we should stop. And yeah, I do remember. You remember that chap I spoke to earlier on at the end of the last live stream, who was just what did he say? Just having a look. Security, another security. I think they're Special Branch, all three of them. Not that there's any harm in it, but he could have identified himself when I asked him. I'll flick it on over there and chat with you. So live chat, pop out the questions there. I can see it popping up. Still pretty quiet down here. 87 in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, Patriots. And I do mean Patriots. Be gone. Dragon Energy, yeah, we're just catching up with Gemma. She's still inside the Google headquarters. Still waiting to hear from the chief executive of Google, but I don't think that's going to happen. Nothing from RTE. You can see this is going on uncovered. Even though it's big enough for a guard of presence to be here, Special Branch, and beat police. I'll do my best, Patrick. I was in earlier on, but sometimes you start to buffer when you get too close to the buildings. Seems like they're in good form in there. We'll check in with Airpol if they want to give us a shout out. Anyone wants to represent in the live chat there. 101 in the house. Thanks for joining us. Still not much happening down here. But, I'm going to catch the three amigos here having a smoke break, having a giggle. Yeah, Gemma her live stream got taken down. Her second channel seems to have been removed for non-disclosed purposes or copyright infringement or something like that, but I don't see how when there was no music. It's just two people having a conversation. Justice for Gemma, thanks for that, Xanax. Sing a song. Kumbaya, my lord. So Brussels Sprout says, is someone coming from Google to meet Gemma and get her account reinstated? I don't believe so. From the people that have come to and fro, no one from Google is going to come down and represent them. Ah, now the troll is being banished away. The EU SSR, very good, Gail. Bit of movement happening on inside, but we don't know. Doors is open. Yeah, that's correct, Doug Jones. Molyneux's videos are being taken down as well and smothered. You can't get access to it now unless you've got a VPN. A VPN, and you can get them once you can escape the thought control police. Thanks for that, Dragon Energy. Here comes the Guardian now. Let's have a look, see what we got in here. Someone new just pulling up. Thanks for that. It's all about to get real now, I think. Google rep has a big smile on his face. How are we doing, buddy? So, folks, latest is that they're in negotiations with Gemma to see if they can put our page back up. So it would seem that public protest is the way to get your page reinstated. Latest just in, there's a negotiator coming in. It's all a bit like Hollywood, isn't it? The negotiator. So these two police have just joined us here, and I don't know if they'll be making any representation on Google's behalf, but we'll wait and see. As soon as any more information comes in, I'll let you know. Thanks, Donald. 139 in the house, fan. Thanks for that. Good to see you, Dave. Yeah, I'm on mines as well, Dave. But it's a slow process. How do you bring that many people over? Thanks, Dave. You too, brother. Keep up the good fight. Love your work. So, like I said, the latest reports I just got back was that they're in negotiations to reinstate Gemma's page tonight, and I would see that as a victory. Yeah, don't forget Tommy Robson's. He's going to show that disclosure of the BBC, trying to set him up. I think it's on the 23rd of February, and I believe his preferred location was in Manchester. So keep your eye out for that. Big old auntie is going to get our draws pulled down. Good to hear. Thanks for that, Sean. This goes out. No murders in. You sing that song. Yeah, we're all the Dub supporters. There's not a match on it. There's not a point involved. They're not bothered. My pleasure. My pleasure. Seems to be a bit of movement or a bit of conversation going on inside. Yeah, so I'll keep the stream going for as long as you guys are happy. You might as well stay here for a bit. Doesn't seem to be any movement from the Angarda. Just taking up warmer positions over there. Do. There's Garrow. I thought you were getting the TG. Where are you? Sitting in there keeping yourself warm. My pleasure, Rob. My pleasure. Even if I don't add in commentary, we're just sitting here looking and keeping eyes on all the guys, make sure they're okay and safe. Cannibals, yeah. I've seen a few articles. They don't even see us as sheep. They don't even see us as that. We're just walking meat for them. Walking units. Walking meat, slabs of meat. Yeah, Google want the Irish to whisper behind bushes again. Not anymore. Padraig Pearse, yeah, savages to be used. Oh no, we keep shouting, we'll keep singing. Either take us down or we win. It's the only choice we have. We get our own people in power and our own patriots in government. Get rid of these shysters. Nepotistic sellouts. And they're only the useful tools. Wait till we do a report from the city. We point out all the globalist organisations and the central banking's Ponzi scheme. See, Salvini's looking to take the gold reserves out of the Italian central bank. See what they have there. That'll really put the wind and cat among the pigeons. Anybody else in Lychee? Hey, Crazy Mule. Good to see you. I'll try and get back on. I was in there today, but it was Good Dogs and Radix's show, so it was hard to get on there. You know, I don't want to be interrupting the guy's show. Caleb, any more of that, and I'll boot you. Boys, I'm not on board with the Goyim. Can you close that down? Big Irish potatoes. 171. Thanks very much. Cuba Dog, copy that. Thanks, Caleb, appreciate that. Just for the Strive stream and for any of the newbies coming in. I'm not going to take too much to understand on that. It's a bit of a drop. No worries, Caleb. It is a free speech platform, you know what I mean? But some words are a little bit harsh when they're trying to bring new people into the fold. Trying to bring them up onto the red pill slowly. Yeah, 200 billion in debt means the politicians are owned. No, not that I disagree with you. It means we're owned, trying to make it sovereign. In my political campaign, I would renege on all the debt, cancel it. I would get rid of income tax, and I'd get rid of transaction fees as well. We'd soon have it all back in ship-shape order. Oh, and illegals would be deported, of course. If you're in here in this country illegal, you will be deported, and deportation will be enforced. Japers, folks, I'm just reading the live chat here. I actually need glasses. Has it come to this? It's too bright. Thank you for that support. Give me some more info drop here. Hang on. Oh, there. So, keep your ears peeled. Latest info drop I have is that there's a group of men ready to come in and remove them forcibly from the building. Now their plans might have changed since I came up here with a live stream. Now keep your eyes peeled in case my stream goes down. Gardaí keeping a reasonable distance away. So we will stand back here so we're not on private property, because you know how they like to grab you. I'm just being a nuisance here in the middle of the street. Keep your comments coming there, guys. I can see you. So I've got the power on. This chap here, well, I wonder if I should go over and interview him. Seems to be very intrigued for a visitor and a passerby. Still here, yeah? Good to see you. No mainstream coverage, so they could more or less get away with what they want. We've got three Garda units here. 3 Garda units. And 3, 6. Now the guys everybody's being identified. Yeah, just remember you're on camera. Little spoof bubble. I'm going to go back up into the centre and see if I can see a bit more. $206 in the house. Thanks, Patriots. Don't forget to smash the like button. Got to put the heating on. Just trying to zoom in a bit more there. See if I can give you a bit more coverage through the window. Well, Patriots, I know you're all in there and you're singing Gemma's praises, but at the end of the day, we're still going to need boots on the street. I know this was a bit quick off the mark. Gemma was felt compelled to come in straight away and make her dissatisfaction known about our page being removed, and a lot of good Patriots did come down and show support, and it's understandable when it's a day or a work day, a weekday, but come the bigger events, come the bigger organisations, we are going to need boots on the ground. We are going to need your support, because it's very intimidating for them in there as well. I'd say. Right, sorry. Let me zoom back out there, guys. Sorry. We keep these eyes on for Gemma, you know. What else we got? 222. Good to. Thanks for joining us. Padraig Pearce in the house. Always good to see. Andy Count. Good to see you, Count. Yeah. I have a suggestion. Stop paying your license fee to RT and give them to me as well. Give them to me instead, and I'll be parked outside everybody's office. I'll flip back over here and keep you company for a bit. You can keep them in the background for me. Stand under a bit of light. Excuse me. So I'll give you a bit of running commentary there, as you can see in the background. If you see anything happening, be sure to shout out from the live chat. Good to see you, John. Sorry, the live chat's going a little bit quick. Will I do jail time? I'll do jail time for Ireland. I'll do jail time for anybody wanting to fight for Ireland. How about that? Looking a little bit woolly. It's Dublin. Got to be dressed appropriately. Got to keep the heating. For not paying the licence fee? Yeah. Why not? I don't have a TV, so I don't pay it. Dublin's asleep, Ireland's asleep, yeah. Well, the country's being overrun because they don't have internet coverage. And you've got the bleeding heart liberals, like I see up in Rusky, screaming about their offence about a fire. How can a fire be racist? I mean, come on, what does it come to when a fire is racist? Do you know who started the fire? Do you know how the fire started? Yeah, get rid of the TV. It's only a mind control thing. Keep you wrapped up in trivial pursuits, as they say. Sorry for the shaky camera work. How's the camera, Ray? Sorry about that. Negotiations still seem to be going on inside. And I have to put the camera on this guy because he's caught by the cojones. Once he gets himself into a bit of light. Let me flick this over. I doubt it'll show his face again. Yeah. Could be Google security at the same time. But I have a feeling he's special branch. And you'll notice he had a foreign accent as well. Sounded like Brazilian or something. Hey, Monster, not a problem. Like I said, when the next big event gets organised, we've got 258 Patriots in here. I'm sure we've got one or two of the bad actors as well. But when we get a bit more organised and a little bit more mobilised, we need to start getting our presence felt on the streets. In peaceful protest, obviously. Obviously. Yeah. He's just a visitor here, this chap on the right, but look. Orlard in the house. Orlard, any moderators in the house? Keep things run civil. Good to see you, Keith. Yeah, the conversation's flying. I can only catch the odd one or two. Let's go back and see if there's any movement here. Gardaí are speaking with Gemma there now. I'll bring you closer to the action. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to raise up a bit higher. See Gemma there now. Yeah, that's a good point. It's not trespass if Google have locked her in. She came in to see the CEO or speak to somebody in charge, and then they locked her in. So it's not trespass. That's why the guards haven't dragged her out, because she did trespass. Copy that. Yeah, when they do, I'll be ready, Mickey O. Doesn't mean you should stop just for fear. Just for fear of that. I believe in what I'm doing, and so does Gemma. So many other patriots in here. See, negotiations are going on right now. Let's see if we can go up to this window over here and get a better view. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Okay, how's that, folks? Let me know if the stream lags at all in any way, shape, or form. Need that view there, that's all. Just need that view, so have to keep moving around all the time. Okay guys, I'm not going to talk too much. You can see what's going on there. Still in the middle of negotiations. 5x5, Keith. Thanks for the feedback there, Sean. Yeah, when I get too close to the building, the signal drops. At least you can see that they're in negotiations. There's my own mugger. So, seems like negotiations are ongoing. At least there's one thing there. Google can see how good their platform is when it's turned back on them. How are you doing, Google? She'll be labelled far right by the Irish media, no doubt about it. Who is far right? The left are so far left that anything behind them is fucking right. Lost in fucking cultural Marxism. Hang on, I got another info drop. Okay, we might have someone coming out to give us a bit more information. We'll have a bit of an interview. I'll have some more information for you as it pops in. Sorry for the shaky camera work. Yeah, someone's coming out now in a second. We should be able to get a few questions answered off them when they come out. So bear with. Seems very heated, the conversation. Yeah, Jared, just right. My pleasure, Gemma Wills. Don't forget, when your turn comes, make sure you put your boot on the ground. I'd like to know who these two guys are. Pretty sure they are Antifa. We're gonna have a look at them on the way out once I get a hold of Paul. At least Gemma's smiling anyway. Let's go in and have a closer look. Okay, someone's just come out here. I'm going to have a quick chat with him there now. How you doing, Paul? You alright to come on the camera? Let's go into the light.
Well, I want to do it here.
Yeah.
You have the guards in the background there.
Hang on. Oh. Sorry, folks. Bear with me now. We got Paul here. Paul, you just come out from inside there with Gemma. What's going on?
Basically, we're there since around 20 past 1 maybe, and peaceful protest. Gemma tried to get in touch with someone from Google. They wouldn't come down. Massive amount of security started to arrive. They closed down the lobby. The public weren't allowed through the lobby. The staff went out back doors. And then, you know, the funny thing, someone came along with food and they wouldn't allow the food in. They wouldn't allow us to go to the toilet. And then all of a sudden I was, you know, there was 2 guards then brought in to the actual, which I was told it was a private venue. And the guard said that he was doing his job inside a private building. And I asked him, was it civil or criminal? And I quoted the oath that they take. And he wouldn't answer me. Sadly to say, the guards have been manipulated into a security company now for corporate companies like Google